Welcome to Study the Bible with me. Today we are continuing from where we stopped last time. So grab your Bible and let's dig right in. Numbers chapter 26. After the plague, the Lord said to Moses and to Eleazar son of Aaron the priest, "Take a census of the whole community of Israel, from 20 years old and upward, by their clans, everyone who can serve in the army of Israel." So Moses and Eleazar the priest spoke with them in the plains of Moab, by the Jordan River across the Jericho. They said, "Number the people from 20 years old and upward, just as the Lord commanded Moses and the Israelites who went out from the land of Egypt." Reuben was the firstborn of Israel, the Reubenites. From Hanok, the family of the Hanokites. From Palu, the family of the Peluites. From Hezron, the family of the Hezronites. From Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These were the families of the Reubenites, and those numbered of them were 43,730. Palu's descendant was Eliab. Eliab's descendants were Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. It was Dathan and Abiram who, as leaders of the community, rebelled against Moses and Aaron with the followers of Korah when they rebelled against the Lord. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them and Korah at the time that company died, when the fire consumed 250 men, so they became a warning. But the descendants of Korah did not die. The Simeonites by their families, from Nemuel, the family of the Nemuelites. From Jamin, the family of the Jamanites. From Jachin, the family of the Jachinites. From Zerah, the family of the Zerahites. And from Shaul, the family of the Shaluites. These were the families of the Simeonites, 22,200. The Gadites by their families, from Zephon, the family of the Zephonites. From Haggai, the family of the Haggites. From Shuni, the family of the Shunites. From Ozni, the family of the Oznites. From Eri, the family of the Erites. From Erod, the family of the Erodites. And from Ereli, the family of the Erelites. These were the families of the Gadites, according to those numbered of them, 40,500. The descendants of Judah were Er and Onan, but Er and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the Judahites by their families were, from Shelah, the family of the Shelahites. From Perez, the family of the Perizzites. And from Zerah, the family of the Zerahites. And the Perizzites were, from Hezron, the family of the Hezronites. From Hamul, the family of the Hamulites. These were the families of Judah, according to those numbered of them, 76,500. The Issacharites by their families, from Tola, the family of the Tolaites. From Pua, the family of the Puites. From Jeshub, the family of the Jeshubites. And from Shimron, the family of the Shimronites. These were the families of Issachar, according to those numbered of them, 64,300. The Zebulunites by their families, from Sered, the family of the Sardites. From Elon, the family of the Elonites. From Jahalel, the family of the Jahalelites. These were the families of the Zebulunites, according to those numbered of them, 60,500. The descendants of Joseph by their families, Manasseh and Ephraim. The Manassehites, from Machir, the family of the Machirites. Now Machir became the father of Gilead. From Gilead, the family of the Gileadites. These were the Gileadites. From Lezar, the family of the Lezarites. From Helek, the family of the Helekites. From Asriel, the family of the Asrielites. From Shechem, the family of the Shechemites. From Shemidah, the family of the Shemidites. From Hepher, the family of the Hepherites. Now Zelophehad, son of Zepher, had no sons, but only daughters. The names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These were the families of Manasseh. Those numbered of them were 52,700. These are the Ephraimites by their families. From Shuthelah, the family of the Shuthelites. From Becher, the family of the Becherites. From Tahan, the family of the Tahanites. Now these were the Shumelites. From Eran, the family of the Eranites. These were the families of the Ephraimites, according to those numbered of them, 32,500. These were the descendants of Joseph by their families. The Benjamites by their families. From Bela, the family of the Belites. From Ashbel, the family of the Ashbelites. From Ahiram, the family of the Ahiramites. From Shupam, the family of the Shupamites. From Hupam, the family of the Hupamites. The descendants of Bela were Ard and Naaman. From Ard, the family of the Ardites. From Naaman, the family of the Naamanites. These are the Benjaminites, according to their families, and according to those numbered of them, 45,600. These are the Danites, by their families. From Shuham, the family of the Shuhamites. These were the families of Dan, according to their families. All the families of the Shuhahites, according to those numbered of them, were 64,400. The Asherites, by their families. From Imnah, the family of the Imnahites. From Ashvi, the family of the Ashvites. From Beriah, the family of the Beriahites. From the Beriahites. From Heber, the family of the Heberites. From Malkiel, the family of the Malkielites. Now the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the families of the Asherites, according to those numbered of them, 53,400. The Naphtalites by their families. From Jazel, the family of the Jazelites. From Guni, the family of the Gunites. From Jezer, the family of the Jezerites. From Shilem, the family of the Shilemites. These were the families of Naphtali, according to their families, and those numbered of them were 45,400. These were those numbered of the Israelites, 601,730. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, "To these the land must be divided as an inheritance according to the number of the names. To a larger group you will give a larger inheritance, and to a smaller group you will give a smaller inheritance. To each one its inheritance must be given according to the number of the people in it. The land must be divided by lot, and they will inherit in accordance with the names of their ancestral tribes. Their inheritance must be apportioned by lot among the larger and smaller groups. And these are the Levites, who were numbered according to their families. From Gershon, the family of the Gershonites. Of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites. From Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites, the family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahlites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korahites. Kohath became the father of Amram. Now the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Egypt. And to Amram she bore Aaron, Moses and Miriam, their sister. And to Aaron were born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. Those of them who were numbered were 23,000, all males from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the Israelites. No inheritance was given to them among the Israelites. These are those who were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who numbered the Israelites in the plains of Moab along the Jordan River opposite Jericho. But there was not a man among these who had been among those numbered by Moses and Aaron the priest when they numbered the Israelites in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said to them, "They will surely die in the wilderness." And there was not left a single man of them, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. Chapter 27. Then the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, came forward. Now these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses and Eleazar the priest, and the leaders of the whole assembly at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and said, Our father died in the wilderness, although he was not part of the company of those that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but he died for his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be lost from among his family, because he had no son? Give us a possession among the relatives of our father. So Moses brought their case before the Lord. The Lord said to Moses, The daughters of Zelophehad have a valid claim. You must indeed give them possession of an inheritance among their father's relatives, and you must transfer the inheritance of their father to them. And you must tell the Israelites, if a man dies and has no son, then you must transfer his inheritance to his daughter. And if he has no daughter, then you are to give his inheritance to his brothers. And if he has no brothers, then you must give his inheritance to his father's brothers. And if his father has no brothers, then you are to give his inheritance to his relatives nearest to him from his family, and he will possess it. This will be for the Israelites a legal requirement, as the Lord commanded Moses. Then the Lord said to Moses, Go up this mountain of the Abarim range, and see the land I have given to the Israelites. When you have seen it, you will be gathered to your ancestors, as Aaron your brother was gathered to his ancestors. For in the wilderness of Zin, when the community rebelled against me, you rebelled against my command to show me as holy before their eyes. Over the water of Meribah in Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. Then Moses spoke to the Lord. Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all humankind, appoint a man over the community, who will go out before them, and who will come in before them, and who will lead them out, and who will bring them in, so that the community of the Lord may not be like sheep that have no shepherd. The Lord replied to Moses, Take Joshua, son of Nun, a man in whom is such a spirit, and lay your hand on him. Set him before Eleazar the priest, and before the whole community, and commission him publicly. Then you must delegate some of your authority to him, so that the whole community of the Israelites will be obedient. And he will stand before Eleazar the priest, who will seek counsel for him before the Lord by the decision of the Urim. At his command they will go out, and at his command they will come in, he and all the Israelites with him, the whole community. So Moses did as the Lord commanded him. He took Joshua, set him before Eleazar the priest, before the whole community. He laid his hands on him and commissioned him, just as the Lord commanded, by the authority of Moses. We're going to end here today. Next time we're going to be starting from Numbers chapter 28.